Baseball tip of the day. I can't do this anymore.
I mean, it's not that serious, but at the same time, like, this is not what I want to be doing for much longer. Yeah, so I'm gonna be stopping my Instagram influencer endeavors because it's not what I wanted to be doing, you know. Like a year ago when I started posting, my first post wasn't a fitness influencer post. It was I'm an actor, I do actor things, I want to keep doing actor things. And I kind of lost sight of that in a sense. Or it's not that I lost sight of it, it's just that my direction online was very different from my real life efforts. And you know, I'm not quitting because I'm doing a bad job. I'm not quitting because it's too hard. I'm not quitting because I'm bad at it. Like in the last year, I've got like over 200 followers. I have a post that did 11,000 likes. You know, I've been supported. I'm very grateful, by the way, for everyone who supported me, and like some of the people who reached out. I've been surprised, and you know, it's been a great experience. But I don't want to be an influencer. I want to be an actor. And so I'm migrating over to my acting account, Victor Merch. That's primarily where I'm gonna be at online. And you know, my music, Mr. Broccoli Music, it's still a budding, fledgling, you know, Mr. Broccoli is still developing as a project. So I'm going to be doing that. But for the most part, you know, I gotta move forward. So I do appreciate the support. I will say, I do appreciate all the support that I've gotten from every single one of you. Like, it just, I'm very blessed to have people who treat me the way you guys treat me, you know. And yeah, anyways, we're gonna be doing some I don't know what we're doing. I think I might do hamstrings or maybe rows. Pull-ups, rows. I gotta get my bench press strength up. Yeah. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, the first little speech snippet that I said, that's gonna be from my Instagram reel announcement. But going in depth here, like, it's been a year, like I said, a year and a month. Longest job I've ever held was a year and a month. And I knew, or at first I had feelings, and then I knew for sure that I needed to find something else to do with my life. And it's kind of the same here. Like, I've been consistent, I've done a good job, I'm proud of the work that I've put in, the effort that I've put in, but I don't see myself being my happiest doing this, right? At least like doing all the Instagram stuff, because I'm sure if I stuck with it long enough, it's the internet, there's gotta be enough people out there who would like make it worth it financially or whatever in terms of engagement. But I'm not getting any younger, right? I'm 20, but I'm not getting any younger. I'm only getting older. And look, I started working out I don't know, 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago. So as a person habitually, I am someone who gets the ball rolling early, right? Like Mr. Broccoli is an extension of back when I was in high school doing, little music projects and acting. I've always been doing these little video skits, and my journey doesn't look like Timothy Chalamet's journey because one, my family didn't have the money, two, I didn't go to a prestigious art school, but I still have that direction. When you look at what I've been doing and the way I've been doing it, it's very clear that I have that mind meant for, screen acting. I've been doing it. And every time I show up on set, I love it. It's a blast. I love meeting people. I don't feel out of place. Except when there's nothing for me to do. That no matter where I am, if I don't have something worthwhile to do, I'm gonna feel a little, not good. But yeah, we've made memories, surprisingly, doing this influencing thing. I mean, like in the last 3-4 months specifically, it's really been like, my content was worth sharing, and people were like, that's pretty cool, that's pretty good, because I logged in. But if I can get these results doing something that I'm not super passionate about, that I don't want to do for the rest of my life, I have to think it's even more reason for me now to get into what I want to be doing long term. Because like I finished the first edit of my short film that I directed, produced, wrote, and acted in, and I'm surprised at how good it's turning out, despite the fact that I don't really know how to direct. Like, I'm editing it, I'm making it work, and just the narrative, really, it comes together, and I need to do this because I don't see a future for myself in any other career, really. Like, education is not my ideal environment. Like, I wouldn't want to be a substitute teacher. I have the personality, the charisma, excuse me, but my life depending on it, not realistic. Same thing with like food service. Like, I can do all these things. I've proven that I can do anything that I commit to, right? Or like, when I commit, I understand if it's a good fit for me or not, like pretty early on. And another thing too, this was like, fitness influencing was my rebound after my big breakup 2 Julys ago. I needed motivation to stick with fitness, because it's not that like I was going in a bad direction physically. Like, I was still pretty good, but I just didn't have that spark. I lost a spark, and now I really do have a spark again. Like, it's the biggest spark I've probably had ever. But this was a tool that was used in the right time and right place, etc., and so on and so forth. So I'm grateful for what it did, but I need to move on to something a little bigger. And I'm not saying it's the end. Like, I'm still gonna be posting. This channel is gonna be repurposed for Mr. Broccoli music videos and vlogs and stuff, but it's not gonna be the same. And that is the yeah, that's how life goes. Yeah, moving up to LA is gonna be different, and I feel like I'm in a better place now to do it properly. You know, there's not a strike that's happening. Yeah, I just need to lock in, make the right choices, avoid indulging in bad habits, figure out a look. This isn't too bad, this scruff. But we will see. Yeah. Yeah, so today I did bench press isometric holds. I did 225, and I did 245, and then I did 2 sets of 6 RDLs elevated, and that was 225. Then I did 2 sets of 135 for 10 RDLs, elevated, and then I did 4 sets of 10 assisted chin-ups, neutral grip, and the lat pump and the bicep pump and the back pump overall are crazy. I think that is the move that's going to be incorporated into the merch split. But yeah, yeah, that good stuff, and I'm gonna include some other videos, me attempting my bench PR of 275 and failing, because when I did my incline chest press, I was focusing more on my chest, so the hypertrophy aspect was great, the strength aspect was not great, so I lost strength. And yeah. And then here's some bent over rows, barbell rows, and I don't know. I feel like if I do those, I'm not sure if chin-ups hit my upper back well enough. I don't think I'm gonna need to do bent over rows, but I feel like I need something for my rear delts, and I think the way that pull-ups are, or chin-ups, I'm gonna need something to hit more of my upper back. So I think once I get the form down, I'm gonna be doing this.